cat pirate.
Hi. Sorry, I was expecting my cat to scream into the microphone like she normally does, but she didn't this time.
That's unusual. Can't believe your cat will do this.
Oh, annoying,
Yeah.
annoying creature. I am in a good mood.
What is that?
We're getting a new Elder Scrolls game.
Ooh. Finally.
Like it's like actually being worked on now. Fucking the CEO of Microsoft's actually like making them do shit now.
I thought it
It's
was
great.
the CEO of Xbox.
Well, that's what I mean. Not
I don't think
CEO.
Satya. I don't think Satya Nadella is personally going down there and beating them in.
No, but Asha is. Asha's fucking reigning in. Asha's reigning in Mojang and Bethesda.
I think it's.
Thank God.
I think it's very funny that that's happening now. Like, oh wait, you guys can't just do nothing.
Dude, especially Mojang.
I can't
He's
believe.
like, all
I,
right,
I
let's.
still can't believe they're siphoning off their money to other studios to keep them afloat.
Oh, I can. I 100% can. Because how big fucking of a moneymaker Minecraft is?
Yeah. See,
Considering what.
whenever Asher got like assigned as the CEO of Xbox, I was like, nothing's gonna change. He's just gonna keep going downhill.
Yeah.
But no, I think she may have proven us wrong. Well, time will tell, but I think she may have proven that wrong.
I hope so.
Phil Spencer has been a disaster.
I used to root for Phil.
You used to? I know what happened.
Mhm. Oh, God. Sorry. Well, Xbox stagnated.
Yeah.
Like Phil came in and turned around the Xbox One, and then Series X came out and fucking Xbox flopped.
Yeah, I think it's funny that Bethesda is like no longer able to just do nothing.
It's so nice.
That's why like I really don't have any sympathy for the people that did get fired. Like I don't care. Like
Yeah,
I know you're on the lowest part of the totem pole and you're getting axed first, but like the company was just doing nothing useful. I just want to count Starfield, but I don't know if anybody wants to count Starfield for that.
what is this? What?
What'd you send me? Charlie Kirk, The Last Debate.
I was just reading through it.
You're like, oh, this looks like a real thing, and then you
I'm like,
fucking.
yeah, that checks out. Oh, Secret Wars. Huh? I saw
Yeah,
some
that movie's gonna
funny
be
some.
shot in a way you won't forget. Oh, that's my face.
Oh yeah, I saw what might be the funniest video of that I've seen all week. This
Yeah.
guy makes banger videos, by the way. But so do you know anything about the new Elder Scrolls, like where it's taking place?
No, this isn't Hammerfall.
Yes, where all the red guards are.
Yeah.
So I sent you this video. I know I send you a lot of videos, but this is pretty good.
Alright, well, I'll watch it later when I'm not streaming.
How are you streaming? I forgot.
Yeah, if I'm in here, I'm streaming. I know Discord's broken. The show me is purple for some reason.
It's so good.
I don't know why I did that.
Red, I can tell by how tasty you are. You don't come to Hammerfell often.
So when you play in Nord and Hammerfell? You're not from here, are you?
No, they literally they make that joke. Like, we're adding a new mechanic. Yeah, you gotta put this on your skin every 6 hours. Make sure you don't burn.
Well, the memes are going to be good because the Red Guards are, like, based on, like, both African and Arabian culture.
Yes. Well, no, this guy. So that's why I love this guy because he references that a lot in his in his skits. He'll be getting his character will, like getting arrested, and they're like, yeah, take care of the Red Guard. He's like, Red Guard? I'm not a Red Guard. It's like, I'm just black. They keep misidentifying his race.
You think they have slurs for Red Guards in the Elder Scrolls universe?
They probably do. I don't think we're allowed to say them on stream. Get Zin in here.
I don't think you ever get a reference. They just, like, you get, like, vague Nord racism in Skyrim.
No, most of the racism is against the elves, which is okay.
Don't forget the Argonians.
Yeah, but...
And the Khajiit. I guess, and the Bretons. Actually, everybody. The whole series is like this, actually.
Everyone's getting... The Red Guards get the least strays, actually.
Yeah, actually they do. It's usually the orcs.
In universe.
The orcs catch a lot of strays. The orcs catch a lot of strays. The Argonians and Khajiit do. I like how the Khajiit are basically just, like, desert gypsies, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
I also, there's sometimes where I get, like, mildly confused sometimes whenever, like, in game, whenever, like, they refer to the Bretons. I was like, oh, right, I forgot, that's, like, a fantasy race here, not just the historical people.
Yeah.
We're creative, Todd Howard. Actually, that probably wasn't him, that was probably, like, fucking Kirkbride.
That was one of the old, like... that's been established since, Daggerfall.
Yeah.
Have you played Daggerfall?
No, I don't intend to.
Yeah, nobody does. Daggerfall is still like
because it's procedurally generated.
It's semi-procedurally generated though. It still holds record for one of the biggest video game maps that isn't like completely generated.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, I think only the forests and stuff are procedurally generated, but all the towns and stuff are handmade.
Honestly, that makes sense, because, like, who the fuck is gonna hand make a forest? Just fucking throw that into an algorithm.
Okay, so it's not procedurally generated. Daggerfall was randomly generated by Bethesda, but, like, the map is the same for everyone.
Oh, okay. So it is. It was procedure generated, but it's like a static map.
It was randomly generated, not procedural. There's a difference.
Like, shut up.
Well, there is, Mr. Game Dev.
That's nice, Mr. Cat Pirate. Would you like to see what I worked on yesterday?
Sure. Is it an unregistered firearm?
No, for legal reasons, I will have to say no to that one. I was working on making tooltips, like in the that show up whenever you like hover over a block.
Linus Tech Tip.
Linus Meth Tips.
Oh. Oh, so like in Fortnite.
Sure.
Okay, I don't think you have enough here though.
What do you mean enough? Like enough like covering the screen?
Yes, I think, so have you seen Halo Campaign Evolved?
Have you played EU5? I can have tooltips, nested in tooltips, nested in tooltips that loop back to
Well,
the
that's
same
what I was saying.
tooltip.
Have you, okay, genuinely, have you seen Halo 5?
No, I don't play Halo. What the hell is this?
But you haven't seen, or not Halo, not Halo 5. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. What the fuck? Halo
wait a minute,
Campaign
there is no
Evolved.
Halo 5.
No, there is a Halo 5, but
There's-
see, that's how you know fucking Halo is a dead franchise.
What, because I didn't know that?
That's not the image I meant to send you. Is that? Oh, okay, never mind. I was about to say, did I send you something bad? No, that's actually funnily relevant, despite being the wrong image.
What is this? Crusader Cast. Is it the Polish?
Okay, I can't.
Is it the PLC? No, it's the fucking War of the Roses. Victoria.
Okay, I can't find it. I can't find it, but so Halo Campaign Evolved, which is a remake of the first game, right? So I really wish I could find a photo. I'm gonna download it because it's gonna be funnier if I show it to you than if I explain it to you.
Anyway, so have you played EU5 at all? Or like seen gameplay
No.
of it? The
I have
tooltips
not.
are awful. Like, you have tooltips that are nested in other tooltips, and then sometimes they lead you back to the same tooltip. Or my favorite is when like you have a modifier, right? You're like, oh, what does this actually do or mean, right? And the description of the modifier is it modifies this value. It's like, cool, that doesn't fucking help me though. Or it's something else stupid.
Beautiful.
Like that. Yeah. I like, and just like, excellent work, Paradox. I don't know who your fucking UX designer is, but they need to be slapped.
Okay, I can't find an image of it. So here's how the UI works. I mean, I guess I'll give you. Yeah, this is about as good as I'm gonna get. I don't know how I can't find an image of it because it was fucking everywhere on Twitter. But
Substandard abilities.
I guess. Okay, this will do. This will do. I think. Okay. Yeah, this is as close as I'm gonna get, but I've seen it with more. Okay, so this is, yeah, this has to be from like an alpha or something, but I have seen this screen with people playing in game. So what I saw was the needler, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you track the ammo on the needler?
The fucking display on the front of it.
Well, the spikes go. Well, so in the original Halo, you would track the needler ammo by the spikes on the gun, right? As you shoot the spikes, it would like retract.
Oh, okay, so it would fucking shoot the spikes out of the needle gun.
Yes.
Right. It's been a long time since I've
So
touched a Halo game, but yeah.
yeah,
So the model would change, is what you're saying.
yes, the model would change. It still does. Now they added a counter on the back. So the model changes and there's that little display on the back now. That's new with the new remake, right?
Okay.
If you'll see on that screen, there is also an overlay that says that has a number that says 26 out of 52.
So that's redundant, and also you can't even read it because of the colors.
Yes.
Like I saw
And
that the
then-
counter was there, but I'm like, I can't read what it says. I can see 26, but like I can't see the second number.
They either updated or removed it, but they're also next to that. I have seen builds. I might just be the PC version, where next to those numbers was also like a little tick display of how many bullets you had left.
Why?
So that's 4 different ways on screen to tell how your ammo is. Keep in mind the original Halo, you had 1,
Just at the
which
model.
was just on the gun.
I think the display is a good touch to the gun. I don't think that's an issue.
It's just, well, I do because I do because you already have the number like the number count there.
No, I'm saying remove the number count, but leave the display on the gun.
Yes, one of them needs to be removed. I mean, in my personal opinion, I think it's fine without the display. I
Right.
think
I would agree.
The
with
way
that,
that-
but I think the display does like add a little bit to the gun, but like the fucking
I don't-
number is redundant.
hate it. The problem is it doesn't add you any more information because it doesn't give you it doesn't give you a different way to read it than the gun already does. Because you can still count the spikes on the gun either way. Also, it doesn't show it on this, but on the PC version of the new Halo game, there is a constantly on your screen forever. There is a press left button to shoot. Like you see how the grenades, like they have a button prompt for like what the grenade is and everything.
Yeah.
On the PC version, next to the gun, there's like a little left trigger, like a left mouse button. That's just always there. Yeah. It's just constantly on your screen. Like,
Really?
here's how you shoot. Here's how you shoot the gun. And it's like, come on, what are we doing? It babies you through the game. It's so it clearly was dumbed down.
I always forget that Halo even exists, to be honest.
Well, that's because Microsoft fucking killed the franchise after Reach.
And that's one of those things. It's like even I, as a non-Halo person, was at least like aware of it.
I mean, it's like Star Wars, dude. It's like, do you even know that there's a new movie coming out next year?
There is.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't.
Do you know
care.
who stars it?
Pedro Pascal, Tom Holland, Zendaya.
No, no, actually. But you're on the right track. But it's actually a good one.
Listen, if there's any movie, one of those three is probably in it. And if Tom
It's-
Holland's in it, Zendaya's also probably in it.
It's Ryan Gosling.
Ah, yes, Ryan Gosling everywhere.
He is literally me.
I don't dislike him though. I think he's.
No, I like Ryan Gosling
I like
because
him
he's
as
in actually good movies. And he knows how to act really well.
Yeah, like I like the portrayals he's done. My other opinion is stop putting Zendaya in fucking everything.
My problem with Zendaya is her acting range isn't good. I think she does well in the Spider-Man movies, but everything else, like, she doesn't.
Probably because she's done those a bunch, so she's like comfortable filling that role.
Well, it's just her character more matches that. Like
Like her
she has the
personality.
sort of like, yeah, her personality, her natural personality. Well, That's not a natural personality because she's quite like joyful and like whimsical, but like she plays like the weird girl, like the weird like mid-20s girl pretty
Yeah.
well. She does that well, like the constantly skeptical like weird girl who's
Yeah.
like kind of a conspiracy theory. She does that well, but then you try and put her in something where she needs to have like an emotional range, like it's like in the Odyssey, she has like the same resting face, which doesn't work in something like the Odyssey, right? Or like Dune.
I do. I do think it's funny that those two are always in the same fucking movies together.
Well, it's because they're married,
Yeah.
and is basically a requirement. If Tom Holland has any sort of romance scene now, it's a requirement that she's in that movie because she's the only one that was like he he is not allowed as part of their prenup. He's not allowed to like kiss other women in films.
I mean, I don't think that's unreasonable. But this is a consequence of that.
It Yeah, so I mean it's like whatever works for your relationship, but it is a factor in movies. Um,
Yeah, because eventually you just
the other
like,
the
oh, I've seen this like 85 times. I'm just gonna like ignore it.
It's just really weird because she's allowed to like do intimate scenes with other men, but Tom Holland is not allowed to do intimate scenes with other women. And like, I don't know when they signed this,
Cuck,
but like,
cuck.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know when they signed this.
I don't know the inner workings of their relationship, but cuck.
Yeah, but yeah, but like, the thing is like the reasoning is it's like so that she can have a full career, but it's like I think they both make the same amount of money now.
Well, they're definitely not like poor, so.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird.
I tend to get tired of seeing the same actors in every fucking movie. It's like, oh look, there's fucking Dwayne Johnson again.
Dwayne Johnson is the death knell of any franchise or movie.
Yeah. Or fuck, who else is in like? Who else is an actor you see like literally all the fucking time? Ryan Gosling's another example.
I don't mind Ryan Gosling because he plays.
Yeah, I've tried
Well,
those, like, I don't
that's the
really- I don't
difference.
really- yeah, because like those tend to play the same characters almost every single time. It feels like. But
The
Gosling
Star
does-
Wars movie might be the first thing that he maybe phones in for that I've seen. That might be the first because they're probably giving him like $8 billion. And they're just like, I don't know.
what's this-
Disney's very lazy with their productions,
No.
so
What's this new Star Wars film supposed to be about?
we don't really know much. He's like, it's called Starfighter. He travels around in a little ship, doing stuff in space. We don't know the full synopsis.
The stars when they're at war.
It's post like, it's set in the Imperial era, but I don't think it's set in like the sequels.
They need to retcon those things. Those was just awful.
No, they do. I mean, for example, the Ahsoka season 2 was announced, and no, I don't know. I don't see any hype other than the shills. It's like because like it's like they brought back Thrawn. Well, they brought Thrawn into like live action, who's like one of the like most insane like expanding universe characters
Beloved
that like everyone hypes about. It's like it's literally like the Star Wars equivalent of bringing Thanos into like the universe, and nobody cares besides the shills, because we know that it's not going to amount to anything, and they've already fucked his character up.
What, because of the sequels?
Yes, well we know it's not going to amount to anything because the sequels happen, so we know he's not going to bring the Empire back, and
Yeah, there's like no
We
actual
know-
stakes there because that like you don't feel
Yes.
that. Like if you were
Um,
watching it chronologically, sure.
It's also just the fact that it's Ahsoka dealing with it's Dave Filoni's OC dealing with Thrawn and not Luke fucking Skywalker.
I've noticed that Dave Filoni tends to shoehorn in Ahsoka, like, literally
He
anytime
he
he
does
can.
everything. There's like 3 points in the franchise now where she should have died
Yeah, how
and
is she
didn't
still alive?
because Dave Filoni, it's his prized OC that he made with George Lucas. It's his like mark on it's his mark and his legacy on the franchise. Like he fought tooth and nail with George Lucas to not have her killed in
Order
like
66.
Order 66, yeah. Um and then
I will say, at least her, like, the way she escaped was like, at least plausible.
yeah, I am getting tired of like every single Jedi surviving Order 66 and I know like
Yeah.
survivor bias and shit like you know,
You only see who survived.
yes, but at the same time like it's just the way that like the way that it happened in the expanded universe, like the old what's called Legends now, like the old canon, pre-Disney, made a lot more sense. Where there were quite a few survivors at first, but like that's why Darth Vader exists. Like the first 2 years of Darth Vader's existence,
Was
like
him
two
going
to
around
five
killing
years,
Jedi.
is literally his entire job is just there's a Jedi on this planet who is like starting a rebellion. Lord Vader, take this detachment of clones and go fucking execute anyone. And that's the whole thing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But like that's what makes Vader a scary character. And now he doesn't fucking do anything. Darth Vader doesn't do jack shit. The only thing that we see him fight in the new like Disney canon, like in the shows or the anything. I haven't read the comics because I don't give a fuck. But the only thing that we see him like do is he fails to he does the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, and then he fights Darth Maul.
Who also should be dead.
Yes.
He should have died in fucking on Naboo. There's no
Yeah.
way he should have survived that.
I have mixed feelings on that. I love Sam Witwer's playing of the character, and I like the way they utilized him. I think the way they utilized him was honestly like the best part of the Clone Wars.
Yeah, because it added extra conflict between him and Sidious.
It added like almost yeah, and it almost added like a third faction
Yeah,
of like
that was a good utilization, but the way he survived was contrived. But it also like
Also-
they didn't know that whenever like Phantom Menace was created in '97.
they didn't for Phantom Menace, but so you're I don't know how in the weeds you are with some Star Wars stuff that happens. But
Quite.
did you know that George Lucas gave Disney a sequel script, like for the trilogy?
Yeah.
The sequel trilogy was set up so that Darth Maul was the bad guy. So that's why they set it up in Clone Wars. That's why he got brought back. Was because George Lucas was like he thought that would be an interesting idea for just on screen for people to just see like Darth Maul is back.
Yeah, and he's like, basically, it's a form of revenge.
Yes.
Honestly, because we were talking about stakes earlier. I think the prequels definitely still work despite the lack of stake because you know the Empire is going to rise if you've seen the original trilogy. But it's not portrayed as like, oh, the stakes are high for this. It's portrayed as it's a tragedy.
Yes. Well, it's like, well, how?
The whole
Well,
thing
the
is
whole
just the
stakes were,
tragedy of
how does
Fall
this
of the
happen?
Republic and Anakin turning to the dark side.
Yeah. And there are characters that you like get invested in that you don't know what's going to happen, like Mace Windu.
Mace Windu.
Rip. It's okay. There's a fan film now where he like roasts Anakin's mom, and then they fight.
Yeah, and then because like, I mean, like it's super obvious, of course, that Palpatine and Sidious are one and the same. Oh my God, it's the Emperor.
It's funny because I showed Star Wars to someone for the first time, recently, and they didn't catch that
Really?
until like episode 2.
It's a little more subtle in episode 1, to be honest.
It is.
Mostly because Palpatine's character is like less
It,
less on the nose with that.
it's kind of concern. It's kind of concerning to me because this person is going into Hollywood to do script writing, and I'm like, how did you not pick this up? Please, please, like we need you to do better.
That just reminds me of the fucking. I've seen people. Have you seen Backrooms? It's like a shot related to that.
Not fully. I saw the first 20 minutes of it on Twitter
Okay,
before I had to go to work.
So you know when they drop the fucking rubble over Mary and her mom, and then like it immediately transitions away to her staring at the building. Some people thought that was like literal. Like, why would they drop rubble on a child? It's like, are you fucking stupid?
Oh my god.
It's not
I
like
hate
like you see.
I hate how stupid
I hate how
the
stupid
public
people
is.
are. Yeah, because like it's like no, because like the last thing you see is them pressing their hands into the concrete, and now the concrete is all of a sudden hardened and being destroyed. Like no, that clearly did not happen at the same time.
No, well, we're in this cycle where people are getting dumber, and
I mean that's always been the case.
to cater to that, studios are making movies dumber, but then people don't have any reason to get like to learn to understand these movies.
So then the movies.
So it's this cycle. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that pushes people out that aren't stupid. There's a reason I also don't really engage with Star Wars content anymore.
Andor was good.
That's the thing. When most of it is like garbage, why would I bother wasting?
Which is why that show flopped. Which is why that show flopped, despite having a script that was like
competent,
close to the quality of like Breaking Bad.
Well, like so, like my logic here though is like, why would I potentially waste my time watching something and wasting my time with it when it might not even be like good? And most times it does not seem like that is the case where it is good.
Oh, for Disney Star Wars, absolutely not. Like Andor and couple like 2 of the animated shows were good, and that's about it.
That's also a waste of my money too. And if I'm going to like risk wasting my time or my money, I will just pirate it.
Yeah. I do recommend Andor though, if you haven't seen it.
You and my sister. I'm still probably not gonna watch it because I don't really care anymore.
That's fair. I mean, it's just a fun show.
Yeah. Same reason I don't really engage with fucking current Minecraft. Like it's not really worth my time.
I mean, I've stopped. I mean, I didn't see fucking Mandalorian and Grogu.
I didn't even know it was a movie until after it started. Like
that's the first Star Wars movie that's come out in theaters that I haven't gone to see in theaters.
Same. At least the ones I've been alive for that I was able to go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically Attack of the Clones, but I was 2, so.
I guess I could.
I did see Revenge of the Sith.
I guess I could have seen it in theaters, but I don't think I was into Star Wars at the time, so didn't really know.
I was 5.
Oh yeah, you were 2.
My dad took me to see it.
I did.
I don't remember
my
it.
My dad took
but...
me to go see the SpongeBob movie in theaters.
Fuck yeah.
It's funny.
I did see Revenge of the Sith in theaters again, last year.
Oh, nice. It is funny though, because my dad told me that like when he went to the movie, he's like, man, it's gonna be stupid, because like he was like expecting not enjoy it as an adult. And he said that that was one of the funniest movies he's like, ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a good movie.
Well, now SpongeBob writing has become like AI slaw.
Shocker. Look, Nickelodeon's gonna keep doing it until it no longer makes money. Actually, they're gonna keep doing it anyways.
It's the same with Marvel. I'm kind of checked out in Marvel anything but Spider-Man. But I am gonna watch Doomsday.
Yeah. It's like it's like the companies get stuck in the same cycle of like, oh, this is successful, let's keep making the exact same things.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like almost never any like breakout new things that get created. Because even
I don't know
Marvel
what
itself is adapted from previous works.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen some leaks for Doomsday, and that's gonna be an interesting film if they're true. I don't know what they expect to like. It might be what kills the franchise.
Maybe, I don't know. You still got dedicated like fans that continue to do that.
Yeah, but for the general public,
Like
I don't know.
Because I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not really like a fucking Marvel head.
Do you want to know about the leak? Do you
Sure.
care?
Yeah, because I'm probably not gonna watch the movie.
Okay, so there's rumors that the leak and the rumor is that they killed Tobey Maguire in the movie.
Like Tom Holland's character is dead.
No, Tobey Maguire, like Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Oh. Oh right, I forgot about the reality shift.
Well, it's a different universe, but the whole point, the whole idea is that like the leak is that the X-Men fight and kill Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, and they destroy his world. And it's like you're trying to set up the X-Men to be like the good guys when they kill like a lot of people's favorite Spider-Man. Like killing Spider-Man is something that you have to be like very careful about because he is the most popular like superhero character on the planet, especially right now. And a lot of people like Tom. It's like the Luke Skywalker situation. You have to be delicate with this shit.
No, they're probably just gonna do it for shits and giggles.
That would be like I'm like if you honestly they can't do it because they didn't plan for it really. But the way to have done this would have been to set up Tobey Maguire a bit more, and then also the other way is this fight scene has to be like the best fight scene that Marvel has ever done ever. You gotta show fucking Tobey Maguire, like he's gotta take out like 4 or 5 dudes before he goes down, right? Like that's
Is he now like a bad dude or something? Like what happened here? Or is this like just a sudden character?
no, the X-Men are like working for Doom.
Oh, okay. I thought like Tobey
Yeah.
Maguire was like an asshole
No.
or something. Now they kill him.
No. The leak is that like the X-Men are like they're working for Doom, but they turn on him, or like they were misled or something. I don't know. I do know that there's been a lot of memes about like basically half of Avengers Doomsday is like, wait, you're on our side, or it's like that sort of thing, or like everyone meets each other and is confused about who the bad guy is.
That doesn't sound like it's gonna be coherent.
I mean, no, a big surprise. A movie that has 40 main characters is not going to be coherent.
Yeah, I don't know.
There was a miracle that they pulled it off in Infinity War.
Yeah, but I think they had time to plan that all out too. Because they were setting that up for like years before.
That's the other thing. Is
Like-
the whole
Like it seemed like there was an end state in mind for it, and they like slowly worked towards it. Like whether or not you realized it.
well, like that's Endgame really was like set up to wrap up the universe, but Disney just needed to make more money, and you could have done it, but I mean, between poor planning and like just unforeseen consequences behind the scenes, like. I mean, this movie is rushed in general because they were setting up Jonathan Major, Kang. They're setting up Kang, and then Kang fucking beat his wife or something.
That's kind of funny.
And it's, yeah,
That's
like
super, that's
the
supervillain behavior right there.
yeah, the actor fucking literally got charged. It wasn't even allegedly. He got charged for it, like, and then they fired him.
Bro's cooked.
So they didn't even do the cancel thing of like listening to allegations. No, he got charged and was convicted of
Yeah, then you get fired.
like assault and battery. Yeah, and so it's, I mean, it's unfortunate in terms of for planning wise, but at the same time, the way they were setting him up, he wasn't very intimidating. He gets beaten like twice already. So
I think
I don't know.
I think this is like a consequence, like a general consequence of not wrapping things up. If that makes sense. Like not or like refusing to let things end and continuing them on until they're like a husk of what they used to be. Like with SpongeBob or The Simpsons, for example. Because this isn't applied just to like movies; it applies to shows and games. I mean, shit, Minecraft is a great example of this. Where there was like an end state in mind and it got achieved, but they just kept adding more stuff to it, which I mean makes sense monetarily to do.
Well, so the way that you could have done this and it should have been done is after Endgame, you take like a couple-year break from just making like really any Avengers movies.
And you can come up with
Which I guess they were forced to because of COVID, but
that's when you that's when you come up with ideas.
yeah, exactly. And
But
you
then
also let that anticipation build.
Yeah, or if like God forbid you want to make a new fucking IP, like like that's why I'm like we're starved for like new IP properties.
Yeah.
Which is why I think that like both Obsession and Backrooms did really well, is because they're like newer ideas. Well, I think they're takes on like much older ideas, but they're like presented in a newer way. That makes sense.
Backrooms is going to be a problem for the industry because we're going to see a whole bunch of derivative movies come out in a couple years.
Oh yeah, I think they already started to fucking go with that process.
They're going to start like I saw a video on this that talks about this, where basically like Hollywood's going to just, the new trend for horror is just going to be internet meme horror. That's going to like shorts that they're going to convert into full-length movies.
Yeah, and not everything works with that too. Like,
no, a lot of it doesn't.
Quality is variable.
A lot of it doesn't, which is why it's a 5-minute like YouTube short and not a movie or a book.
Yeah,
because
and
it's a.
Even then, like the Backrooms movie itself is very different from the YouTube series because shocker, that's a YouTube series.
But like,
it can be different in different ways.
They're making like a movie about like this short that's like an elevator, where like these people are stuck on an elevator and it just counts down and starts going to the negatives and it like opens up to a void, and it's like a 3-minute YouTube short, and they're gonna make it into a feature-length movie.
Incredible stuff.
And it's like, you'd need to have some amazing writers and take some time to write a cool story
out of an elevator
to build this up.
Because you could expand that into an actual like feature-length film, but you gotta have like a long time to put that idea.
No, a lot of the stuff is that they could if they had the right writing teams. The problem is they don't. The problem is they want to just cash the check and make $1 billion at the box office. So they're going to rush the production. They're going to hire whoever's cheapest.
And then it's not going to make $1 billion at the box office for what its budget will be. And then they're just going to write it off and then go back to what they were doing.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to go through this whole loop in like 3 to 4 years.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I mean that's the thing, is a lot of it is you can continue these franchises and these IPs if you are just competent in the way that you do it. And I mean, Spider-Man is an example of that. Everyone thought, oh, it's superhero fatigue, but no, the new Spider-Man movies made like $2.8 billion.
Yeah, shocking.
It's still going up.
Quality has a direct impact on how good the film is.
Yeah, it's like
fork found in kitchen.
It's like because it's very character driven as opposed to just being a big schlock action movie, and you're actually invested in the characters, and like the scenes are actually emotional. I felt emotion in the movie. I haven't felt emotion in a superhero movie in a hot minute since Endgame. No, Guardians 3. But like, I didn't give a fuck about the new Avengers or Doctor Strange's shit, or I didn't even watch half the Marvel movies that came out.
That's also too many.
Just don't care. So it's the same problem Star Wars has, where it relies on iconography instead of actual like plot and characters.
Oh look, there's Thrawn. Oh look, there's Vader. Oh whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
It's this constant like.
Don't worry, one day they're gonna pull in on like a cash grab and use Revan.
They're already working on Old Republic stuff, dude.
Because they
It's
realize
coming.
that a lot of older fans like Old Republic stuff.
I mean, the MMO still makes them a ton of money. The MMO is still one of the more successful ones. I don't even know. I haven't even looked at it. I probably should.
I've never played it, but I know it's
I've heard it's
incredibly
good.
successful.
I've heard that the writing is actually really good and mechanics are good. I'm not an MMO guy, but
Yeah.
I'll probably try it out. I've been thinking about trying it out in a couple months once I've got sick of GTA, just so I can experience it before these servers inevitably get shut down, because they want to make a new one or something.
Can't wait for GTA 6 to finally release. And then not be able to play it because I don't have a console. I feel like that is like gonna be is like a very overhyped game. Because I think it's been like over a decade. So
It's
overhyped now.
50-50 for me. I don't like. Well, the things that are sort of starting to change my mind on it, because I was incredibly hyped for it, but like two things. The first being that the lack of like multiplayer or any additional DLCs at launch is like we're not going to get GTA Online 2 for like another 3 years.
That's pretty.
Like 2 to 3 years.
That's like half the fun of GTA 5 is just going around fucking.
Yeah.
Friends.
So it's like I'll just be able to play the story. I mean, the main thing that's a small part is like, okay, once the story's done, I just dick around in single player with no mods or anything. It's got to be a really good story. The problem with that, like, the other thing is, it's got to be a really good story, man. It's got to be really compelling, because, quite frankly, the story in GTA 5 is amazing. The characters are so memorable. It's actually insane how well of a job they did. And
Yeah, because mechanically
I
they're
don't-
all like pretty much the same.
for the most part, I mean, they add new mechanics and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know the story of it at all. I don't know what they're gonna like. GTA 5 is very special. The way that it handled things, the way that everything's written, the way that things play out, how the story evolves, the heists. It's a very, very good and very unique game. And Rockstar does have a lot of like, how the fuck do we top this to deal with?
The question is, will they get it done?
I don't know. We'll find out in a couple months unless they delay it again. I mean, Cyberpunk had a good story.
I never played it.
That is my concern, is that Rockstar puts the focus on things that aren't the story.
Even like the graphics.
Yeah, like primarily we're just gonna make the prettiest looking game, and ignore the story, and that's when you do that. That's what happens to. That's the problem with Ultra AAA games now, is the focus goes on to the storefront and the graphics, and you
But
ignore
where
the
am I gonna
gameplay
get my-
and
but where am I gonna get my
the story.
UE5 slot? Listen, everything needs to be an Unreal Engine, and it must have. I gotta be able to see the pores on somebody's ass cheeks. All right, it's crucial to the gameplay.
Uh,
I'll be back in a minute. I gotta make sure Har's awake.
Okay.
I'll be back in like a minute.
Okay.
Hello? Are you still here? Cool.
Hello. Barack Hussein Obama is here.
What were we talking about?
Why movies are bad now.
Movies, TV shows,
How writing sucks for everything now.
it's good we can write.
Oh, how GTA is, you know,
I feel like it's gonna
might
fight.
flop.
I think if it
I think it's-
flops, that's gonna be brutal for the.
I don't think it's
I think
financially going to flop.
No, but I don't think it's gonna do like as well as they think it's going to. Part of it is just the hype cycle of how long it's been.
It depends on the story, I think. It has to be as good as GTA 5. I don't know if it will be able to. The thing that made GTA 5 work was like the bromance between the characters, and like I don't know if having a romantic relationship between two pre-established characters is as interesting, because we're only having two main characters instead of three now,
Oh.
right? And I don't know if the romance between them is as compelling. I'm also biased because I don't really watch. I'm not really a romance guy. That sort of stuff doesn't really
Click with you?
affect me as much as like stories where it's like, you know, dude bros hanging out.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if this goes anywhere. My prediction is it probably won't.
I don't know. I'm hoping it's good.
Alright, got about an hour. I'm gonna have to leave.
Hour.
Yeah, I gotta go something for the university mandatory thing. It's an hour long, but the problem is I have to get all the way down there, and I'm off campus,
Right.
so I have to fucking bus in, so it's gonna take me a minute.
I was supposed to work today, but they didn't have any work for me, so I got sent home early. So I'm probably gonna do a little bit of housework and then maybe stream for the first time in like 3 weeks.
Ooh.
Trying to break the ADHD executive dysfunction.
Uphill battle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. I took some fall damage. Oh, that is a sick fucking mountain.
I think the RuneScape Lego arrived.
Take a screenshot of that. Mm.
Someone just went live who I follow, and I don't remember why I followed them.
I love that. It's like, so when I was doing the Tilted thing yesterday, I
Mhm.
rediscovered that I have my font atlas flipped in like the image, so like it's reversed. I was like, cool. Why did I do this? Because like I did it, but I didn't document why I did it, and now I'm just confused in my past life.
Now you're lost.
Yeah, I was like, I wrote down like, all right, I gotta figure out why that's the case, and then if I can reverse it back to a normal state.
Blech. Oh, I was excited for work today because I was supposed to train someone, and then they cut me short from work, so I didn't train anyone.
And then you go to work.
I basically worked for like 2 hours.
Your schedule is confusing.
My schedule is based off demand, that's why. If there are things for me to do, then I work. If there are not, then I do not.
That makes sense, I guess. Guess that is,
Mhm.
I guess your income fluctuates, isn't it?
Yeah, and during a slow season like this, it's not so great. But when it's busy, it means that I can like work as much as I want, basically rack up
Save up
overtime.
money
Yeah.
before it gets eaten by inflation.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why you buy assets like RAM. So
We do not need to turn RAM into a fucking speculative market.
it already is, dude. It already fucking is.
I mean, we can just fix this by printing more money.
Please no.
Whenever I like during COVID, when I observed like the government, or I guess the Fed, because the Fed is the Department of Government, the Fed printing as much money as it was, I kept telling people, I was like, this is gonna cause inflation in like 3 years, and then, well, look, 3 years later, it started causing a bunch of inflation.
Yeah, right.
But like, no, it's not. It's like not right now, because it takes time for it to propagate through the chains. And then once it does, it irreversibly like raises things.
Mm-hmm. Sucks because I wanted to upgrade my computer, but I guess not.
Before to observing the great housing crash when the boomers die off.
Yep. $600 for 32 gigs of DDR4 or DDR5.
That's absurd.
I'm not spending $1,000 on 64 gigs.
Simply steal it. I mean,
I'm
this
just
is what
waiting
Dad
for it.
started with you know, a bunch of RAM sitting in them.
It's
What are you waiting for?
Huh?
What are you waiting for?
I don't know what I was gonna say. Oh, I'm just ready for it. Oh, now I remember. Fuck. I'm waiting for a good deal on a pre-built, I guess. Just buy and scoop up the RAM and SSDs and then resell the rest. Cause fuck paying $1,000 for 64 gigs.
It's true, but I just found a really awful tweet. Would you like me to read it to you?
Sure.
And by tweet, I mean it's a screenshot of a Reddit post.
Go ahead.
My baby keeps scare maxing himself.
Oh no.
My 13-month-old has this touch-activated book filled with animals and their respective sounds. He flips through all the pages until he finds the anaconda, which makes a rattlesnake/hissing sound. He presses it over until he cries and needs me to comfort him because he's scared. He does this multiple times a day, every day, and I don't understand why. It looks like it was just the title and it was like that. Scare maxing is great.
Scare maxing is insane.
It was like when I like when I first got exposed to it, I was on deployment and I saw some dude was gonna go fucking drink some water out of the fountain, and he goes, oh hey, he greeted me and goes, I'm gonna go sleep max, and I was like, what? He's like, yeah, sleep max. He's like, we're gonna take a nap. I was like, that's fucking stupid. Speaking of the Navy, the Lincoln.
Oh my god. There's so much bullshit around that.
I think the most
There's
disheartening thing I've seen is a bunch of like either like vets or like you get the asshole boomers that have never fucking been there. Being like, well, that's what you signed up for. Rah 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 rah. It's like cool, but you still get your basic human needs met of like food and hygiene and you know sleep and like that when you couple that with the indefinite, we don't know when we're leaving the Persian Gulf. Like, it's no wonder people are going fucking insane. Because they were supposed to be out there for 6 months. They've been out there 10 months.
Yeah.
Because I know they're constantly getting fucking, like, floored of, oh yeah, we don't actually know when we're leaving. 2 more weeks in the Gulf.
Mm-hmm. Well, we had to pull away a carrier from the Pacific to relieve them. So, for the first time in like decades, we don't have a carrier in the Pacific.
I'm sure China's loving this.
Yeah, I was saying something in the Laser Pig Discord.
Sad ACOM noises.
Yeah, well, I was saying that like, could you imagine if China's like stuck to their original window of 2027? How fucked we would be. Because like originally the thought process was they were gonna do it in early 2027, but it's looking like that is not feasible for them.
Shocker. Why is it not feasible? Bunch of demographic shit.
No, that's not hitting them yet. It's just they realize that they need more landing craft, they need more assets to divert, they need to do more operational shaping. They're just not ready yet, politically or like militarily.
And
They-
also, like, will they be able to get the buy-in from their populace on it?
Yeah, they've got the Fujian, their new carrier is still working up, I believe. Like they still need to train pilots on it.
Yeah, they don't have like because they don't have like the decades of experience doing it.
No, they literally have just copied American carrier doctrine without understanding why. So that's going to go well for them. But I think the main things are they need more ships.
Don't worry, we'll just keep producing more Arleybirds.
2 a year. Although apparently Trump's wanting to, I don't know, I'm fucking pissed about it.
I just think everything's funny now. It's like, oh, alright, well.
He's bitching and whining about South Korea not joining in the Iran war,
What? South
and he's like, we're reducing our presence in South Korea now because of this.
Hey, Dad, what's up?
And at the same time, we're trying to get South Korea to invest in our shipyards. It's like you're gonna rat fuck our ally who is like
Thanks
we're
for-
now going to be dependent on for shipbuilding.
Because we can't get our.
Yeah, they literally bought the Philadelphia Navy Yard.
I can't. Jesus, really? I didn't know that.
The Philadelphia Navy Yard is now like 50% owned by the Korean one of the Korean shipyards. Hanway, I think it's called.
You know, there's a lot of things like that and other things in general. You could just be like, oh, thanks, Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
Because every time you go back to like the roots, like, oh, all right, yeah, it was fucking Reagan.
Well, I actually have a graph for this.
Is it the Reagan index?
I'm gonna show you. We actually have data on Navy shipbuilding. Where
Oh,
the
fuck, so is where we was.
oh, here it is.
Yeah, I'll show you when I get
Here
to
we go.
land, but you can see it a lot more.
There you go. There's the chart.
Give me a second to stop. I'm traveling across the water. Hydration? Hydration. Oh, this thing. Yeah, I've seen this. Before Ronald Reagan, after. It wasn't even like a immediate shift. It's been like a long process.
It's been and there have been things that we could have done to alleviate and reduce this that we're just not doing.
There's reason why I was low key. I forgot how bad it got, and you're not even that far out. Honestly, I think it's worse at the lower distances. Like the last offset is not that bad comparatively, just because it shifts less. But it is awful. I think it's awful in like the middle stages of it. What was I gonna say? Yeah, like the continued like collapse of like the shipbuilding capabilities and just like the awfulness of like what it is like to be in the yard is like legitimately part of the reason I got out.
Yeah.
And I don't really think that's an unreasonable like take. By the time that we've noticed that it's been a problem, it's been like too late because like it wasn't a problem because we were still able to maintain everything.
We can fix it. It's just going to take us losing a carrier for that to happen. Honestly, this should be the wake-up call. This Iran war. I'm hoping it is. I think that's a bit optimistic. I think it's not enough pain. But
Good night, Frozen. Yeah,
I would like.
I think until we actually lose a boat is when it's going to become a problem.
Yeah. But like this right here with the inability for us to keep ships deployed, like, should show that we need to get more built.
Yeah, and staff them with more people. And then also, maybe we shouldn't have been running at a wartime op tempo for 25 years straight. Just a hunch.
Mm-hmm. It's just.
Because it's like you can operate that for like a little while, but like you cannot continuously operate like that.
Yeah, but it's weird.
The degradation it's having on the equipment and the personnel.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot. There were a lot of people that separated out after the COVID deployments because of how awful they were. It's like, oh, you would have spent 200 days at sea straight.
The problem with the strain on the equipment is an endemic issue of not being able to replace it, and that's my problem.
I mean, that's an entire other conversation with like how bad or I guess how pervasive the like corporate like protectiveness of like military stuff has gotten. I'm trying to think of the correct
in
word
the
here.
Navy.
Huh?
The rot in the Navy is the worst.
You say it's the worst in the Navy?
Yeah, the rot in everything is the worst in the Navy.
I think it's because, like, even in peacetime, we're always going out deploying.
It's neglect from the war on terror, because you didn't really need a Navy to fight fucking Afghanis in the mountains.
Yeah, and the other thing is definitely the fact that ships are very complicated equipment systems interlocked.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was definitely a factor. I was like, things keep getting worse materially for like the ships. I was like, do I really want to experience this for the next 10 years? No, I don't.
Yeah. Just it starts with we need to fix the shipbuilding infrastructure. That's literally that is where it needs to start, and then we can move accordingly. Because that like the fact that we are so short on shipbuilding personnel, despite the job market being as it is, like we should be able to fill those roles. We should be able to have the people that we need to get these ships built.
Yeah, and then furthermore, you gotta
Once-
get people to actually like man the ships,
Yes.
and that's
but
a whole other more difficult
part-
problem.
Of the enshittification of the Navy is the fact that the ships are all like 40 years old.
That's true.
So that's why that like my philosophy, if I was in charge, would be to the first thing I would do would be to allocate like we need to figure the fuck out the shipbuilding because that's going to be the longest lead time
Yeah,
for
that's
doing anything.
and like that would take longer than you would have the ability to affect it. So like whoever comes after you
Yeah.
also has to follow through and not just reverse course. Which is another problem we have is just like, oh, we're going to immediately reverse course whenever like an administration changes or the
Well,
winds change.
a lot of it is like bullshit course reversal, but then you like the problem we have now is that with the fucking dumbass in office, we have to course correct. The next administration has to now it's not a choice to course correct because Trump has decided, unless Congress intervenes and prevents it, Trump has decided that we're going to he has fucked procurement. He has fucked naval procurement for the next couple of years because the carriers need to be redesigned.
For the
We're putting
you talking about the emails?
the emails and the island. Did you see that?
I know about the emails. I didn't know about the island.
Yeah, he wants the Ford class to have the island moved into the center of the ship like the Midway or the World War II carriers have it.
Why?
Because it looks prettier. That's literally because he thinks it looks better.
I'm pretty sure there's a reason it's like not center line.
There is, and I forget. But like,
is it weight distribution? It's probably weight distribution.
no, I don't think it's that.
Well, wouldn't the hangar be directly in the middle? Or no, there's two hangar bays on a carrier. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been on a carrier. It's hard for me to remember.
To maximize efficiency on the flight deck.
Really? I guess.
Yeah, because you have more.
You get a longer view of the flight deck when you're back there.
You have a long. Well, it gives you much more space near the catapults to move shit around. Like you can position fighters like right by the catapults, whereas as you saw in the Midway, like
you kind of can't.
Yeah. Like, because in the planes are stored behind the island, which means if you need to move them into position, you have to move them, all the way around. It's just a more efficient layout, from what I'm reading.
No, that makes sense why we do that. Because like there's a reason we would fucking do it.
Rear placement reduces air turbulence over the landing area, making it safer. Yeah, so it's just a way more efficient system.
You mean like the emails?
Yeah.
Good old steam catapults. That's also probably he's probably obsessed with like World War II like imagery, so it's probably why he wants to.
He is.
All right, since he's obsessed with World War II imagery so much, because obviously like the battleships, I have a brilliant idea. We resurrect the
World War
Fletcher
II
class
shipbuilding?
destroyer,
Oh my god.
and we start mass producing them again.
We can put 2 Tomahawk missiles on each. Because they have the displacement of like they don't even displace a frigate now.
Jeez, that's fucking tiny.
I think the Fletcher's only like 2,500.
It makes the Burke look like a fucking monster in comparison.
Wow, I was dead on. Full load, 2,500 tons.
That's not a lot. What's the displacement of a Burke?
Oh god. I'm checking the Fletchers for so the not Fletchers. So the Oliver Hazard Perrys are 4,100 tons.
Okay.
4,200.
Still pretty light.
So that's like 75% more. It's like 175% of the size of a Fletcher, and those didn't have. I don't think any of them have Tomahawk launchers.
I think they. Well, I'm pretty sure that they they stopped producing those like before we had missile technology.
The Oliver Hazard Perrys?
No, the Fletchers.
Oh, the Fletchers, absolutely. No, that was the whole reason they were resigned. I'm pretty sure Burke is like 9,000 to 10,000 tons now. Yeah, 9,700 tons
Jeez.
for the Flight 3. They've added 1,400 tons to between the Flight 1 and the Flight 3.
That's actually pretty significant.
And the Burke is as maxed out as it can be.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna
Which
get
is why we need-
bigger.
Yeah, which is why we need DDGX. They're already like, you can't add any more without making it unstable. And already as is, I'm worried about what the damage control ability of a ship with that little reserve buoyancy is.
You know what's gonna cause an issue like that to get resolved? A lot of people have to die until they're easily preventable.
Yeah,
Or you lose an entire ship like we lost when we lost the BHR.
okay, so they're still working on DDGX. Thank God that hasn't been canceled.
I give it a year. I thought it was incredibly funny whenever the Constellation got canceled. I was like, that's hilarious.
Yeah. That made me upset, that whole debacle.
I realized that a lot of my peers in the Navy weren't really able to recognize the systemic problems with like what has been occurring since before most of us were born. But
Yeah.
I guess nobody really cares to look at it with a critical eye.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's why I was able to see like, these things are getting worse. And again, that was a factor for me being like, I'm gonna do 10 and then, finish my contract and get the hell out of here. Before the ship sinks, so to speak.
I'll be right back.
Alright, I'll be here walking in a straight line. Alright, I'm going to be heading off today. I gotta go do something for school. I will be back tomorrow. Probably. Actually, I don't know what time I have to
Oh,
do that one.
hello.
Hello, I'm leaving, Cat.
Oh, okay. Oops.
Sorry. Anyways,
All right.
goodbye. Have a nice day.
Bye.